Hi, welcome to Hamline. I'm Robin Parrots and I'm the chair of the psychology department at Hamline University. I'm thrilled to be able to have this opportunity to welcome you to our department, to tell you a little bit about us, about our major, about our faculty, about the students, and about careers in psychology. This is a little unusual, talking to you from my home instead of a nice classroom on campus. But I hope you'll get enough information to help you make a decision about where to enroll. If you have any questions at the end of the presentation, please email me. You can find my email address on our webpage at hamline.edu. You can email me or you can email anybody in my department. We're happy to talk to potential students about what makes us special, what we can do to support you on your educational journey, and any other kinds of topics or questions that you might have. So psychology is the largest major in the College of Liberal Arts at Hamline. We have about 130 majors, a lot of minors, and we are just about to launch a new concentration in forensic psychology. That concentration is a collaboration among the psychology department, the criminology and criminal justice department, and the legal studies department. So students who have various interests or various ideas about something to study in forensic psych take a major, a psychology major or a criminal justice major or a legal studies major, and they can add the forensic psychology concentration on. We're happy to talk about this new program with students. So again, just let us know if you have additional questions. Our curriculum is designed to be both broad, to give students a strong foundation in the science of psychology, and deep. Because we are the largest major, we are able to offer a number of courses so that students with all sorts of interests are able to take multiple courses that allow them to investigate their passion or to explore new areas in the field of psychology. All of our students take a common set of introductory courses. They take general psychology, they take lifespan development, they take abnormal psychology, they take belief in the brain. Students also take statistics and research methods. And so that is the foundation. Then we have 4 different domains of study. We have biological foundations, self and development, individuals, groups, and cultures, and mental health and mental illness. So those 4 domains have multiple courses within each domain, and students take at least one course in every domain. Again, we want students to have a broad foundation, a strong foundation, and then once they've got that set, they're able to take more classes within a particular domain. So if you were interested in mental health and mental illness, you could take theories of psychotherapy, you could take addictive disorders, you can take risk and resilience, you can take disorders of childhood. You can take one if that's not your area of interest, or you could take all of them if that is your area of interest. That's the case in all of the domains. There are multiple courses in biological foundations. There are multiple courses in self and development, for example, child development, adult development and aging, psychology of emotion are in the self and development domain. In the individuals, groups, and cultural domain, we have social psychology, we have cross-cultural psychology, and we have a course on family development and dynamics. So students can, again, take one course in every domain, or they can take the majority of their courses, their elective courses, from one or 2 domains as they move through the major. All of our students end up taking a seminar course, a 5,000 level course that's integrative, and we offer 5 different seminars that students take in their senior year. Many of our students complete internships in psychology. Many of our students also participate in research projects. They can participate in research with a psychology professor. We have faculty working in all sorts of areas, or sometimes students choose to pursue research opportunities at the Veterans Administration, or work with a faculty member sometimes from the University of Minnesota, or in other area institutions, hospitals, and so on. The faculty in the psych department are the best. I say that not only as the chair, but as a faculty member for almost 30 years at Hamline. I can say with sincerity and truth that the psych faculty are a group of caring, smart, passionate teachers. All of us are interested in working with students, in sharing our passions and our interests with students. We have faculty who are clinical psychologists. I'm a clinical psychologist, and my area of expertise is with children. We also have a clinical psychologist whose expertise is with adults. We have a developmental psychologist. We have a social psychologist. A brand new social psychologist is joining our faculty next year. We have a cognitive neuroscientist. We have somebody who specializes in families. So we really do, as a faculty, bring a variety of perspectives and different kinds of expertise to the department. Our students, as you can imagine, when you have more than 100 majors, our students are a diverse group of students. They have different educational backgrounds. They have different educational goals. Some of our students want to pursue graduate degrees, and many of our students enroll in master's programs and PhD programs and PsyD programs after leaving Hamline. Some of our students are interested in doing community work with children and with adults. Some of our students are interested in experimental psychology and pursue work focused on neuroscience. Our cognitive neuroscience professor, Eric Asp, is also the program director for the neuroscience program at Hamline. And so we have a number of students who are interested in psychology and neuroscience. Neuroscience was a recently developed major, and it's a collaboration between psychology and biology. Psychology, the department, the faculty, and the students are both centered in psychology, but they also have connections to lots of other departments and lots of other programs and initiatives. Students, many students pursue research within the department, and so they might decide that they're interested in, again, neuroscience, or they're interested in addiction, and they might work with Dr. Serena King, who is the adult clinical psychologist. They might be interested in working with families or with children and parents, and they could work with Dr. Paula Molyneux. Our new faculty member who's joining the faculty in the fall is Jake Appleby, and he brings expertise in social and political psychology. So very interested in how we make decisions about politics, about the development of political attitudes. So a very timely addition to our faculty. We have a number of internship opportunities in the department. Students are not required to complete an internship in psychology, but many of them do. Most frequently, students are pursuing internship experiences in the helping professions. So they're working at institutions that serve children with autism spectrum disorder, or families of children with autism spectrum disorder, or they're working in crisis counseling centers, or they're doing work at the Veterans Administration, or they're doing work at halfway homes. So our students get a lot of those types of experiences. Students who are interested in human resources and psychology business connections often pursue internships in human resource departments or with management firms, consulting firms. Those types of institutions and employers really look for students with psychological background and psychological expertise. To typically I would say now, what are the questions that people have, and I would be able to address them. And that's a little difficult right now in this situation. But I would say that we have a lot of opportunities. We are a vibrant department. We are a department that is student-centered. Everything we do is focused on student learning and student experiences. We have an active Psi-Chi chapter. Psi-Chi is the National Society, the National Honor Society for psychology majors. And that group schedules workshops and movies and discussions and support groups for the entire major. And so that is an opportunity for new students and for continuing students. One thing I want to mention about being a large major and being a student in the psych department is that no matter what you want to study, no matter what your interest, there are other students who also are interested. And the benefit of that is that as you start taking courses in mental health and mental illness, or as you start taking courses in individuals, groups, and cultures, you will start seeing the same faces in your classes. You will be in study groups with those students. You will be doing group projects for a class with those students. And unlike a large university where you might see across the lecture hall a face that looks familiar, in this setting, in Hamline setting, you will get to know the faces in your classroom. Those will be the people you study with. Those will be the people you say, this is so exciting, this is so interesting, I can't wait to take more classes in this. There are always people who are interested in what you're interested in. And that's great. That's a built-in support system. And we foster that. We very intentionally look for connections that we can help students form. And that's in addition to encouraging students to meet with us whenever they can. All of us have, open doors, open times where students can stop by and chat with us about a course or about a career or just about their adjustment to college. All of it is interesting to us. All of it is important. So that's what I have for you. Again, if you have other questions, please email me. Easy to find my email contact on the website. I'm sure that admissions will provide it with this video. You can also email anybody else in our department for more specific info about a particular area, or if you have a particular question about something, that would be great. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck as you make this important decision, and just know that we at Hamline are waiting to welcome you here. Thanks.